under Comey direction that Trump's Republican campaign was monitored and surveilled, and all information was provided to the Obama White House and the Clinton camp all during the campaign. Loretta Lynch was supposed to complete the cover-up for Hillary as Attorney General by using a finding that deliberately botched the FBI investigation. This would serve to not justify prosecution of Hillary. But someone screwed up, and Bill Clinton was videoed meeting with Loretta Lynch in Arizona shortly before she was supposed to make her decision on Hillary. And this was heavily published in the media as interference with the federal investigation, and Lynch could no longer credibly squash the Hillary scandal. The solution: give the job to James. The Clintons owed him, and he would have to do whatever is necessary to provide a cover. Comey goes on national TV and violates every rule of the FBI, the Justice Department, and American law enforcement by revealing some of the FBI's evidence of what Hillary did, enough to make it look like the FBI and Comey did some investigation, then declaring that there was no intent and clearing Hillary. He did what he was ordered to do. The Justice Department and Obama backed Comey cover-up, and it looked like Hillary had survived the scandal. Then, right before the election, the NYPD obtained pervert Anthony Weiner's laptop and found classified emails from Hillary on the laptop. I had to take a drink. Okay. The NYPD began leaking details to the new media outlets, and the story was about to explode. Comey once again stepped in to cover for Hillary. He short-circuited the NYPD's leaks by publicly acknowledging the laptop and the emails, but then claimed just days later that hundreds of thousands of emails had all been reviewed and nothing new was on the laptop. Once again, he had done his job, providing cover and FBI protection for Hillary on the newest scandal when it broke. If Hillary had won, Comey would have kept right on providing cover for the corruption on the Clinton machine. All of this would have been swept under the rug. He would have kept the FBI paralyzed, prevented the Clinton fund from being investigated, and continued to do his job as the Clintons' personal scandal eraser at the FBI. But Trump won, and the swamp and its bottom-dwelling denizens realize they are at risk from this political outsider who is not connected to the uni-party machines. Before Trump took office, a fail-safe plan is implemented to ruin Trump's administration and try to force him out of the presidency. The key players committed to the plan are the Democratic politicians, the Rhino establishment, the media, the Obama-Clinton operatives, embedded throughout the intelligence agencies, and the entire bureaucracy, and most importantly, the Obama DOJ, James Comey. The scheme is to smear Trump with the Russian connections through a fake FBI investigation, and more importantly, to trap him into a charge of criminal interference with an FBI investigation. Comey is the central figure in this scheme to take down Trump. The surveillance of the Trump campaign is continued after he is elected. All participants are unmasked illegally, and the transcripts are leaked throughout the government and to the media. When General Flynn appropriately calls Russian officials on behalf of Trump, they brush off the old fake dossier, and all the surveillance of the campaign, and Comey creates the Russian conspiracy investigation with the help of the Rhino Swamp kingpin, warmonger, sellout, McCain. The fake Russians P dossier is leaked to the press, and that was so funny. I'm sorry. I don't know if everybody remembers the P dossier, but I don't know what that's about. I can't help it. I have to laugh. There is no actual evidence of any collusion or connection between Trump or his campaign with Russia, but that does not prevent Comey from initiating an investigation at the FBI that provides Comey with protection from Trump firing him immediately. Comey or his minions constantly leak news of the Russia investigation to the media, and the media does its script part by screaming constantly about Russia. The Democrats fill the role and constantly scream about Russia. McCain and the Rhino establishment do their part by promising to investigate how the Russians influenced the campaign. Whew. This is a long report, guys, so bear with me. It's spot on, though. Immediately after Trump is sworn in, the DOJ, Hillary, Obama, operatives, and Comey start to direct their attack. This is before Sessions had been appointed to the Department of Justice, and the DOJ is simply controlled by Obama operatives. DOJ Obama appointee Sally Yates approaches the White House with news that General Flynn had been in contact with Russia and alleges that he might have been compromised. She reveals that there is an FBI investigation into Russia ties, which they are constantly leaking to the media themselves. The White House counsel, who Yates talks to, not Trump, asks for more information. The day before they promised additional information, it is provided by Yates to the White House. Comey sets up a dinner with Trump. If he can get Trump to ask about Flynn or try to intervene regarding Flynn or Russia, then Trump can be charged with interfering with an FBI investigation. My opinion is that Comey surveilled and taped this meeting in an attempt to set up Trump. This is a two-pronged attack. It protects Comey and DOJ, Democrat holdovers, from being terminated by the new administration because they are involved in ongoing investigation, that they control the timeline, albeit one with absolutely no evidence. If Trump fires Comey, then he is interfering with the investigation, which itself a federal crime. The FBI then could investigate. Alternatively, if they can get Trump to question Comey about Flynn or try to get him to back off of Flynn or the Russia investigation, then they can again have him interfering. Trump knows that this is a setup by Comey. Obviously. My voice. Sorry. I gotta take a drink. And I'm sure that he suspects that Comey's probably recording and tips from FBI and DOJ who are not part of the corruption. I'm sure Trump is at this point getting tips, is what that says. Maybe because his phone calls in the White House as president have already been bugged and released to the media. FBI is in the position to do this, I guess. Maybe because he was used to the mafia in New York trying to shake him down every time he built a hotel. Comey tells Trump that he is not under investigation regarding Russia, but the others involved with the campaign are being investigated. Trump does not take the bait and attempt to intervene about Flynn or Russia scam. Later, Flynn is cut. loose because he is being used by Comey and the Obama holdover justice to try to damage Trump. He did nothing wrong, but if he stayed the charge of interfering with an investigation, it might have had some teeth. Comey verbally tells Trump on 2 or more occasions that he is not being investigated, but refuses to state this fact publicly or when testifying in Congress. Trump knows everything. I have gone through above about Comey, but he has to move carefully. He has to get his Attorney General and the Deputy AG in place, get enough leverage on the Russia narrative, and ideally get rid of Comey in a way that allows him to obtain all of the information that Comey has accumulated. If he is tapping Trump, he is tapping others. Comey and others testify in Congress under oath. Both Sally Yates and intelligence officials from the Obama administration state that there has been no actual evidence of any collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia. But, more importantly, Comey, while refusing to say that Trump is not under investigation, testifies he is informed the Senate Intelligence Committee heads who exactly is under investigation regarding Russia. Trump tells almost no one at the White House that he is moving against Comey. So no leaks, no listening in, his conversations. Trump somehow contacts Senate Grassley, the chair of the Senate Intelligence Committee, and confirms that Comey told the senator that Trump was not under investigation personally. Trump gets both the Attorney General and the new Deputy Attorney General to legitimately review Comey's unprofessional actions at the FBI and to recommend in writing that Trump terminate Comey. Somehow, Comey goes to California at the request of the AG Sessions, or already scheduled, and someone at the FBI telling Trump, ? Trump seizes the moment and acts. While Comey is in California, 3,000 miles away and 7 hours from his office, Trump prepares a letter firing him, with Sessions and the Deputy AG recommendations attached. In the letter, Trump states that he has been told 3 times by Comey that he was not under investigation. The letter is hand-delivered to the FBI headquarters by DOJ officials to lock down and seize everything in Comey's office, including all surveillance files, tapes of Trump and others. All of Comey's files, docs, computers, tapes are taken to Sessions at the DOJ. They are not taken to the White House or Trump, but to Sessions, who has every right to have them. Sessions can tell Trump that Comey had surveillance tapes of Trump that contradict what Comey has been telling Trump, and perhaps tapes of conversations with other swamp conspirators, but Trump does not have them personally or at the White House. Comey learns he has been fired when Comey's been fired? He has been fired when the media broadcasted in California. He had no idea it was coming, and he is ticked. On cue, the Democrat politicians' media begin screaming about Trump's interference with Russia investigations in accordance with the plan to set up Trump for charge. The swamp wants to blow up the Russia narrative using Comey, and Comey it sets to testify before Congress to try to hurt Trump by saying he was interfering with FBI investigations. Comey intends to follow through with the plan to take down Trump, but because of his brilliant timing on this, Trump has Comey's files, documents, and information safely with Sessions at the DOJ. Trump sends out a crazy tweet that says James Comey better hope that there are no tapes or conversations before he starts leaking to the press. The media and the politicians go crazy about the inappropriateness of this